Hi guys, how are you? Jean Henderson Pierre, another beer ramble. Tonight we're looking at Belgium Citradelic. If I pronounce it correctly, Tangerine IPA. Very good score in Beer Advocate as well as Rate Beer, an American IPA style, 6%. First time trying this beer. Our friends at New Belgium, of course, the makers of the delicious Fat Tire Amber Ale, the Ranger IPA, no longer in existence now, but now the Voodoo Ranger. Pour my beer. Oh boy, a lot going on with me. We haven't seen Jean Pierre hasn't done any beer reviews. Well, folks, you know how it is. Things happen, stuff happens, life happens. So make this consistent. But anyway, what the beer looks like. A little head up right up top here. Have to do these pretty quick because usually kind of get distracted and get exasperated. People just interfere. But anyway, looks like a tangerine fruit or a tangerine punch or a drink you may be drinking. Had before. Has that tangerine look. Nice little head up top. Definitely sound tangerine, but also there is some very hops in this. Some Simcoe hops, Cascade hops in this beer. Nice fragrant flavor. 6%. Taste. Decent. Nothing really off about it. Flavorful, goes down easy. Definitely the tangerine flavors are definitely in this beer. There are some hops in it, but the going down is not hoppy, overly hoppy for an IPA. It's kind of good. It's not bad. This was good. A good summer beer, spring beer. Good for the summer. Mentioned New Belgium, of course. Been around, based in Fort Collins, Colorado. Of course, the Fat Tire Amber Ale is their signature beer. They began to trek their way further out east. Back in I think maybe early 2012. I remember 2013, 14, I believe we had an ice storm coming here in Alabama, Mobile, and that's when they made their arrival around January. So, what better way to introduce yourself in this area and with an ice storm than hey, have some New Belgium Fat Tire. So, yeah, and a lot of the beers again, as I mentioned, are quite refreshing, quite good. Again, the Ranger IPA again now is changed the name now to Voodoo Ranger. They have the Voodoo Ranger Imperial IPA, which I haven't reviewed yet. They have the Triple. They have the Abbey Road. They have what else? Something else. The Pilsner, the Paddle, which is their Pilsner beer. Another Paddle, which is kind of a pale ale that they did. So they put out some pretty good beers that I think they really could stand toe to toe for a craft brewery. So there's nothing really bad about any of their stuff they put out. I think they're quite good. And this here, this only paid like $1. Paid about like $1 for this beer, a can of this. It was about $1. Oh, yeah, my specialty store I go to in Alabama. I won't say where, because it's special to me. So very good, refreshing, easy, smooth drinking IPA. You're not overly hoppy. 6%, yes, but not overly, you know, um, kind of get you kind of wild up a little bit. Maybe two of these you can drink at best. Two, maybe three, but that's it. Just three. But pretty good. Pretty okay IPA. So I'm gonna give the same score they give this. How to judge IPAs? I mean, it's such a, most IPAs tend to have that same flavor: grapefruit, orange. They have the citrus and whatnot. And yes, this is tangerine. You taste the tangerines, but there are also some hints of grapefruit in this, and maybe some orange. So a little lime flavor, but But again, these are good to have in the summer. Salad, grilled chicken on top of a bed of lettuce or some greens. Mixed salad greens or grilled chicken sandwich. I mean, um, sort of a vegetable style lasagna, and that could kind of go pair with this veggie style lasagna. That sounds good. Healthy. Hmm? So, um, I'm gonna give this a B. It'll be an 8. So for a specialty style for a specialty or different style IPA, I guess that would be a right score. So B for the Citradelic Tangerine IPA. If you feel it needs a B score or not, A, whatever. Leave your statements and comments on the bottom. So that is my score, an 8, which would be a B. John Anderson, Pierre, the Beer Round, and keep on watching as always. Cheers. Citradelic.